Hello guys, I just wanted to say before starting this video that this is not a sponsored video. This is an educational purpose video and educational purpose video only. Yeah, if you guys do find this video enjoyable, helpful, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. I upload almost every single day. And yeah, that's all I got to say. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the video. Peace. What is going on YouTube? I'm Magic Caleb here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. We're here with something very different today. This is an educational purpose video. I really thought of this idea this morning and I thought it would be helpful or enjoyable for you guys to just see what I use to edit my videos, what I use on a day-to-day basis, how I edit my videos, how I get them out on YouTube, stuff like that. So yeah, let's get straight into it. All right, so first off, the editing software that I'm using is Filmora 9. Jeez, I cannot talk. Basically, this is a free to use. Actually, not really, but kind of free to use editing software. For beginners, it is very easy to learn. I think I started on this when I was 14 and now I'm 16, so I've been using this for like 2 years now. Very simple, very straightforward. If you spend the time to work at it, you can probably get it down in about 2 hours with the good mechanics and the basic mechanics of the editing software. So first off, they just say import media files right here. This is basically just importing files from your computer that you want to use. So right here, I'm just going to use a clip that I have from a while ago from a montage that I did. So basically, it's up here in your media source right here, right? And all you basically want to do is just drag this down to your timeline. Now, it's going to tell you what resolution frame rate you want. This is mainly depending on what your PC can handle and what you are comfortable with uploading at. For me, mainly my videos are in 1920 by 1080 with 60 FPS, but montages, I like to put those at 4K. But yeah, whatever works for you is fine. If you wanted to change that, all you would have to do is go up to the file, project settings, and then you see all these project settings right here. You can have widescreen, Instagram, portrait, standard, business, cinema, whichever one. There's so many varieties on the project settings that you can use. You can use it for TikTok, Instagram posts, anything you really want to do, you can use it for. But yeah, for resolution, you have a whole bunch of options right here. Again, this is limited on the PC that you have and what your PC can handle. 720p, 1080, 4K, and another 4K DCI. I don't even know what that is. Frame rate, I usually like mine to 60 FPS. So where we can start, basically the timeline has a little bit of options for you that you can use. You can lock this track if you wanted to not move it, if you wanted to like not mess up or just not be bothered by it. You can lock it, you can play the clip and it'll still play for you. And then you can unshow the track or hide the track. I don't know why you would want to use this, but I never used it, but it's also helpful. Now this side right here, this bar under here is mainly for audio playlists like music, memes, just standard audio playbacks. Jeez. Yeah, this is for just standard audio playbacks that you want to use to fill in as a song for your montage, if you wanted to add a meme, anything you really wanted to do. If you right click on your thing in your timeline, your video in your timeline, there's a whole bunch of things that you can see here. They have video options, audio, color, animation, speed, effects, whole bunch of effects that you can use in your tabs. Now if you go up here to video, they have a whole bunch of options, which is crop to zoom. I really do like using crop to zoom because I edit a lot of my videos to make them funny, so I use a lot of zooms and a lot of panda zooms to make it just a little bit more funnier. I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So you come to the crop and zoom, right? You see a whole bunch of aspects right here. So this green border basically just allows you to minimize the screen and zoom in as to what you like onto what you want to zoom into. So regular zoom, you can make it the ratio 16.9, 4.3, 1.1, 9.16, anything you really want to do. And you can make a custom ratio as well. 16.9, this is just the standard zoom that you could use without making borders on the side. Now, if you were to make another zoom like 4.3, you would have a black border on the sides, as you can see right here. This is definitely, it's situational. You can use all of these in different situations as you want. Now, if you wanted to get rid of this, all you would have to do is go over to effects and delete the effects, and it's back to normal. That's all you have to do. So once again, you just go over to effects, delete the effect, and you're done. Now, if you were to make a zoom and you wanted to zoom in on this girl, just for say, if you wanted to erase that without erasing the whole clip, all you have to do is just press this back button for the people who didn't know. More options that they have: audio options, silence detection. I don't really use that. Adjusted audio, detached audio. Now, detached audio is very important in certain situations. If you were editing montages that you wanted to have really good edits on, you would detach the audio, then sync up the audio that you want with the clip of the gun shooting, and then you would edit your effects to where they will all sync together. But that's really another video itself. I really don't edit my montages like that, so I wouldn't be the best person to give advice. And then finally, you just got mute. Basically, just mute the thing. Yeah. So next options that we have: rotate. Really don't use that. Haven't really experimented with that. Rotating more, I really don't know. The green screen, stabilization, motion tracking, still haven't used that yet, but I will get to it sometimes when I'm bored or I'm just fiddling around. Color. Now, color correction, it's another good thing for videos if you want them to stick out a little bit more. Now, if you go to color correction, you can either get to it the way that I did it. I can show you guys one more time. You can go to color correction right here, or you can click on your clip and literally this paint spot right here. You can literally just click on that and it'll bring you up color correction again. Now, they have all of these different layers of color that you can use. They have 007 series, you got black and white film, Batman, you know, one of my personal favorites to boost color. I think it just looks cool. Yeah, so many different things that you can use to make your videos just stick out. But yeah, that's the color correction. And if you wanted to adjust, here's all the settings down here if you wanted to delete them or you wanted to up them a little bit more. But yeah, that's basically the color correction. Now, for animations, basically the animation tab is literally very simple. If you wanted to, you know, fade it out, if you were making like a meme type of video, if you wanted to include like a meme in the background, you would just lower the opacity and it would play over the gameplay. And that's pretty much how that goes. The scaling, that's pretty simple too. That's just mainly just zooming in, zooming out on your thing. But yeah, that's basically all that is. Okay, speed. Basically, speed is very simple. If you wanted to include like speed and duration of the clip, you can make it 10 seconds and it can expand the clip all the way out here if you wanted to. Nobody would do this, but you know, it's there if you really wanted to do it. Okay, as we near the end, I wanted to explain to you guys the little bit of tabs up here. Basically, these are tabs that can show on your project. So for instance, audio, if you wanted like some sound effects, like there's a whole bunch of free sound effects that comes with these. Mind you, the diamond ones, you have to actually pay additional money to get those, but there are plenty of free ones that are here to download. If it doesn't have a pink diamond in the corner, it's free to use. Now, like I said earlier, Filmora is free to use, but if you were to upload a video to YouTube right now, there would be a watermark in front of your screen that would say Filmora 9. Filmora has a lot of reasonable prices. I would have to put an image of the prices on screen because I really don't know. But yeah, this is free to use, but you do come with the price of having a watermark if you did not want to pay for the subscription. So moving on to titles, use a lot of titles in your video if you were trying to say between a video without interrupting your video that something was happening in the background, or watch this moment coming up. You have all of these different types of titles that you can use. You can use openers, subtitles, lower thirds, anything that you can use. You can literally just pull a random text on your screen and it'll literally pop up in the bottom, middle, anything you wanted to use. And if you wanted to just edit this, you would literally just double click on this and you would highlight what you want to remove, and you would literally just type something. Then there's a whole bunch of options to what you could do with these. You can add text fonts. You can add whatever size. You can add bold, italics, center it. You can add animations to it to make it look cool. There's so much you can do with this. Yeah, I think Filmora is a very cool editing software. I've been using it for a long time now, and I'm still not disappointed with how it works. Okay, now for transitions, this is a little bit more complex. Transitions basically transition over your video. So if you wanted to make a dissolve, basically it would start off the video with like this cool dissolve text at the beginning of your video, and if you wanted to move this to the end, you can make it to where it is at the end, basically like that. That's all the things to, and they have multiple transitions. They have box turns, they have so many transitions that you can use. Basically just depends on which one you feel comfortable with using and which one you like for you. Then a lot of the elements and split screens I really do not use, so I would not be really the best person to ask about the split screens and the elements, but definitely I will try that and I will make videos on them in the future. But effects are another cool thing about Filmora. If you were adding effects to your montages, if you were adding like cool like dance moments, anything you wanted to do, really all you would have to do is go through any of these sections, and what you wanted to do is just add a cool effect as to what you want to layer over your video. And here I have this cool cinema effect, and it has like the 2 black bars at the top. It's pretty cool. And then you got other ones like the chromatic aberration, still pretty cool. And the difference between the titles and the effects: yellow for the effects and purple for the titles, so you can know which ones are which. Then finally, a good thing to do is if you wanted to expand your project to look bigger, to not look bigger, you can expand it to where it's super big, but the line which you use to track your project will be moving super fast. As you can see, it's moving super fast. If you were to minimize this down, it would be moving super slow. As you can see, it looks like it's barely moving. But mainly you would want to keep it somewhere between like the middle to where you can still grab onto this if you wanted to stop your project and make adjustments. Now, if you wanted to section off points where you wanted to what am I trying to say? If you wanted to add markers, you can play the video and the marker button right here. All you would have to do is just click where you wanted a marker to be, and it would be easier for you to pinpoint where you want to make an adjustment to your video. Now, that's pretty cool if you're doing montages as well, if you wanted to sync your clips up with the beat and make it super fancy. Now, if you want to take screenshots for thumbnails, which I do a lot, if I was to take a screenshot for a video, I would drag my line across my project and find a point to which I think would be a good thumbnail, and probably right here would be the best thumbnail. And all I would have to do is just click this camera button, and it would automatically put a screenshot into my media, and it would be stored in my files as of screenshots. Then finally, if you wanted to cut your video into certain pieces, all you would have to do is pause on the point where you want to cut, and then you can make a cut right here. Say if I wanted to cut out this little bit part of my clip, I just didn't want this, I would click this cut button again, and then I would press the clip that I didn't want, just press delete on my keyboard, and then that part that I deleted will no longer be there, and it will just cut straight to the kill. It just cuts straight to the kill. Now, if you didn't want so much ending off on your clip, you could literally just cut it as to where you got the kill at, and you started building right here. Just click on it, delete it, and the clip is gone. Now, if you guys wanted to export your video, here's the export menu. Now, there's so many files that you can use, type of download files that you can use. They got MP4, WMV, HEVC, MOV, and MKV, which is actually my favorite. I use MKV because when I'm late on uploading, I really like to get my videos out fast, so it's not super late before not that many people will be able to watch it. So I just use MKV files, and it comes up in my files as an actual video link. I'll actually show you guys. Yeah, if you go over to my files right here, you see VE Project 1. You look and see how big my the storage is taking on my storage, like on my entire PC. It's really big. So I download my videos into this type of sorting file, and YouTube still allows me to upload it that way. Or if you really wanted to upload it as an MP4 file, which I think most of you will do, that's still very cool to do. MP4 files and MKV files, in my opinion, are the best way to upload. Now, these other files, they're still good, but some of them require a different type of download for you to in order for you to even use them. So yeah, just a heads up there. Now here you can really just do whatever you want. If you wanted to put a title, you can just type in stuff. You can still change the resolution in the YouTube, in the export YouTube menu. You can still change the resolution. If you wanted to make it good, it'll lower the bit rate. If you want to make it better, it'll make it higher. And best, that's the best bit rate that you can have. So many options as to what you can do. And description, you can edit the description there. You can make it a category, tags, whatever you want to do, and it'll tell you the size that it's taking on your PC and the duration of time that it'll be on YouTube. All right, guys, that is gonna wrap it up for our video here on Filmora. I just wanted to come out here and show you guys what I use to edit my videos on a day-to-day basis. Sorry if I do not know everything about the editing software. I'm still learning after 2 years of use how to still use the app. There's always room for improvement, but yeah, if it is totally fine if you guys are not able to use Filmora. There are plenty of editing softwares free to use out there that you can use as to getting started on editing for YouTube. And yeah, that's basically it. Love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you found this video enjoying and helpful, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another upload. Peace.